What's your dance name?
Motion Max.
Motion Max. There you go. Should have researched that. So thanks for coming on the show today. We're just gonna say a few questions, talk some smack, see what happens, and go from there.
Yeah.
Cool. Just talk about yourselves for a second. Jay Breeze, where are you from, and what's your crew you represent?
I'm originally from Charlotte, North Carolina. I moved out to California around 5 years ago. I've been living out in California for 4 years, LA.
Yeah.
And I'm representing the Outrage Outcast fam, Crooks, Subway Crooks, and also Live Originals, Slim Boogie, and a lot of big clients as well.
Yeah.
Golden Coast.
Yeah, fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh, bro.
Yeah.
And yourself?
Yeah, I'm from Ipswich.
Ipswich.
4305, you know what it is. Nah, I started dancing I think now I've been dancing for 4 years. So yeah, pretty much, man. I'm just a freestyle animation dancer / flexer. Yeah, that's it, man.
Sick.
That's it.
Cool. So you mentioned Golden Coastline. That's where I'm from. What about your scene back? Is your main crew, I guess, like the lot at the lot?
Yeah, I would say the lot.
And what's your scene like back home?
And for us,
Is it like new? Is it new and up and coming, or it's been?
I feel like are you talking about as far as what we do as individuals in our group?
Well, Golden Coastline been around for about 3 years, and it's just still a movement. And it's kind of like a gravitation to whoever wants to join, sort of thing. So it's like a movement more than a dance crew.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, is your sort of fam sort of the same thing, or are we? I don't know how to.
I would say we're just really interested in getting the scene to appreciate all different styles of dance within any kind of I don't know, mix of movement. And Slim had a very specific frame of mind when he picked the individuals he picked for the lot. And I feel like we all have separate kinds of styles, but we all have chemistry. And he just wanted to show, or maybe even demonstrate with us being on the crew that you can pretty much do whatever you want within your style of dance, as long as it's your flavor.
Almost like no boundaries for the creative or the creator. Just to do their thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. And yourself? How's your scene in Ipswich? Or you're located in Brisbane now?
Yeah, so I've moved to Brisbane. In Ipswich, I know this kind of sounds funny. I was talking to Clarence about this, but legit, I'm the first generation in Ipswich. So me and my friend Dylan, and then I got the B-boys Gabe and Long John, with only street dancers in all of Ipswich. So in Ipswich wise, there is no real scene. We actually, the scenes, or the hip hop scene is so tight where that the hip hop rappers, producers are chilling with the dancers. And that movement's called Circle Grounds, and it's coined by an indigenous term of coming together, and it's it's just a small hip hop movement in Ipswich. So that's
cool.
That's what's going on out there. But dances wise, we come out to Brisbane for the battles. There wasn't we didn't even know battles were going down until we came to Brisbane. So yeah.
That's tight. I remember talking to you a while ago, and I started dancing from watching Amarian, and you got served and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did you start pretty much through your YouTube and sort of just learning off YouTube? Or
Yeah. So
by the web. Sort of?
Yeah. So there was this crew that a lot of people know, Dragon House. I saw this guy, Marquis Scott, and he put up a video called Pumped Up Kicks, and it got everyone, everyone was on that dubstep dance kind of wave. And I got in it through that, And then I've quickly grew out of that dubstep phase and got into like flexing and this guy Blueprint, who's also a Dragon House. And yeah, I just actually just would binge watch them and try and copy them. And then like as time went on, yeah, I got inspired by others. But yeah, all this time, I hadn't taken any classes or anything until I started getting into the scene. So yeah.
That's one thing with, I know myself, when I was kind of closed off from the world, I had, you know, the Beat Street, or I had You Got Served, and
Yeah.
most of my beginning of my dance career was, it is now called biting.
True.
And it's not like we knew any different, you know. It's all we had, and I just want to kind of get it out there that me watching you, I've seen you bite a little bit, but you've grown now, and you're out of that, and you started to create your own, which I'm like happy to see you during your journey.
Thank you, bro.
And just keep doing that, bro. It's enough
Thank
time.
you, bro. Yeah, we'll do. Thank you, man.
Cool. I want to talk about your also done Jabberwocky's work.
Yes. Yeah.
Last year, was it?
Last year and this year.
How was that for you?
Man, amazing experience. I would say very hectic on the body, but really amazing experience. Everybody that is on the Jabberwocky's tribe for HHN, they're like brothers to me. And last year it wasn't exactly like that. This year we got a lot more closer because we all kind of worked with each other last year, and a lot of the movement and a lot of the concepts that Jabba have, it was kind of hard for us to pick up at first. The first year we did it, but I feel like this year we definitely picked up their style and picked up the chemistry and everything that like it means to be Jabba.
Yep.
But it was an amazing experience, and shoot, if I could do it again, I would do it again.
Yeah, fresh. The reason why I wanted to sort of bring this up was just to talk about the importance to be versatile and know how to do choreography.
Yes.
Or performing in you know, big shows like this. What have you done in your past to be able to you know, audition for shows like this? Like, have you trained at all, or?
Yeah, I used to take a lot of class from Debbie Reynolds. I had a lot of different teachers, or like mentors. Tony Czar is one of my mentors. Like I've trained with Dave Scott a couple of times, and also Super Dave for like freestyle and stuff. So I've definitely been in that room for a while.
Yeah.
I think I did that for like 3 years in LA.
Yeah. And LA is like heavy on auditions, right? Like,
yeah, heavy on auditions.
people and
I would say New York is like where the raw scene is, and then LA is commercial.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. What about Max? Have you ever thought about trying for anything big like Jabberwocky's or anything like this, or you just going with the flow for now?
Yeah, like I'm still pretty young in dance. Like I'm only in it for 4 years now, so it's definitely still a learning curve. Going to LA was that was kind of opened me up to auditions and stuff, because that's what people are always talking about.
Yeah.
I do have goals though to be able to like do like choreography to like a standard where, you know, I can say I'm versatile, but I would say my focus is just like freestyling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw your clip that just came out 2 weeks ago or a week ago.
Oh yeah.
The flexing clip.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wanna point out I've been dancing for 12 years, and yeah, you probably are the one that's probably keeping it going, or even like waking people up to it in Australia.
Yeah. Well. That's tight.
What drives you? Is it just the inspiration from over the way, or?
Well, flexing, for me, I was kind of like born with it, if that makes sense, in terms of dance. Like, it's the first style that it was the first thing that was an actual style that I stuck with, if that makes sense, because at first I was just mixing in flexing tuts and just some random popping techniques, and I wasn't really bound to a culture or a style. So flexing's the first style that I really like connected with, I guess. And I'm just, there's a lot of influence overseas, of course, but in terms of Australia, like, I just feel like I'm one of the only dudes out here doing it. And there's people that can bone break, there's people that can tap, but it's different when you know about the culture, the music, and what it actually is.
Yeah.
But I myself, I'm still learning about flexing. But I feel like when people do in Australia want to learn more about flexing or get an interest in it, you know, people are going to want to look at someone who's been doing it. So I'm trying to put myself in a position where I'll have the knowledge as an Australian to show flexing for what it actually is.
Yeah, that's right. My first flexing or bone breaking clip was Bones the Machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had him.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's mental. When Yak Films was popping, like, they still are, but, you know, when he was on that, like, that was my...
Yeah.
That was me. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I was a bit
crazy.
like a bit too chubby at that stage, and I could have pulled, you know.
Yeah, word.
I don't know, like, I don't know if you have to be skinny or maybe double jointed. There's big dudes that still break it.
You can stretch. Yeah, you can stretch your.
You don't have to be double jointed.
Yeah. Alright. Well, that's good to know if you want to join.
If you want to do it, man, it hurts. It really hurts. I'm skinny, but it hurts.
Oh man, that's like ballet, you know.
Well,
it's
the
same thing.
Straight up.
It's whatever you want to do. Alright, thanks for talking. I've got one last question.
Yeah.
Who do you want to battle the most out of the scene or in life? I'll probably cut that. Let me look. Who do you want to battle the most and why?
Bro, that is a really...
If you got yours first, that's fine. I might have to go.
Yeah, I got to think. I want to see more.
Yeah.
I think. I'm planning to head back out to LA. So when I'm out there, I feel like Slim Boogie, because he's been like, I've always known about him, but recently I'm really paying attention to him, especially after chilling with a lot and, like, you know, talking to him when I was battling out there. Blueprint, because that guy, like, bro, he inspired me, like, through the whole period. Yeah, probably those guys, I would say. I'm not really looking at battling flexes and stuff, because I'm really more on that freestyle game, but yeah, probably like Slim or Blueprint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay?
I'll probably say he's like a brother to me, but King Gutta. I don't know if y'all know.
Ah, yeah, King Gutta.
But, what's his style?
Gutta is an all-styles dancer. He does like a little bit of turfing. He does some tuts. He does dance hall. He does a lot of different things. Right. He's very versatile. He does house, hip hop. He does a mixture of everything.
Cool.
And he's also a conceptual dancer. He breaks a little bit too. Yeah. But I don't know. We just have this kind of I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like it's rival. Like we'll just be in certain places and we'll be like just talking smack, but it's all love. But at the same time, it's like one day I just want to battle.
Yeah. Well, that might be a call out, but
yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks guys. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for coming on.
Good to know you. Good to meet you. And the best of luck in the future.
We're living on top of the rock. All of my people gon' flock. Flamingo, I see them a lot. Get down when the beat drop. Night time, now we gon' walk.